Abu Leish, the man who was screaming and begging live on Israeli television, begging for help to save his family that was just bombed. But I left out one part. When he finally arrived at the hospital, dozens of Israelis came to confront him, screaming and yelling.
At the hospital, the distraught doctor was set upon by onlookers.
They don't want to know the truth.
Parroting the line that the IDF was saying at the time, that Dr. Abu Leish was hiding fighters in his apartment, that he was storing weapons. Of course, that turned out to not be true. And the official line was, well, there was shooting from the building next door. Sorry, it was a mistake. Oopsie, now 3 of your daughters are dead. But here's the thing I didn't make clear in my last video. They didn't just bomb his apartment once. They bombed it twice. And not the whole building, just his second floor apartment. 2 bombs in a row. And you could say, well, they didn't know he was there. But 2 days prior, there was a tank sitting outside his building. And he called the IDF themselves and said, I'm Dr. Abu Leish. I work in Israeli hospitals. You guys know who I am. And they did know who this Harvard-educated Palestinian was. And while that tank left, another returned 2 days later. And what very much appears to be a targeted attack on him and his family. A man who had nothing to do with this conflict, who only wanted peace.
Was fully believing that health can be a bridge for peace between Palestinians and Israelis. Within the borders of the hospital, all are equal. Why not to be outside equal? Why not? My children.
But it didn't matter because he's Palestinian. As always, free Palestine.